harder to do without the camera.
I know. I'm going to do that every single time because I think it's really funny.
I'm sorry we don't have the camera. I have to emphasize, I have moved house due to my landlord evicting me. And so I am now in...
you did everything right and they evicted you.
And they evicted me. And I'm now in a much smaller room with much worse internet. And it is boiling in here. So you are going to get the podcasting experience of me as a kind of like stoker on a steamship. I got my shirt off. I'm like sweating. I got like a big mustache, rippling muscles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They should have called. They should have called it Bram Stoker's Steamshipula.
That's true.
They should have called
it that.
They should have called. They should have called that. Hello and welcome to this bonus episode of No Gods, No Mayors. Thank you for paying into the Mayoral Benevolent Fund. I am your mayor for this episode, Mattie Lubchansky, and I'm joined as ever by my deputy mayors, November Kelly, and of course Riley Quinn, who is a man, by the way.
I'll tell you, for God's honest truth, I almost said, hey.
Riley, I mean, obviously not that you can tell the difference, but I have been doing voice training for the first time in a bit. So Riley, if you'd like any tips, please, I'm happy to share the worksheets with you.
I'm also,
Heat from fire, fire from heat. I know
do
that
one. That lady talks too much about technicalities.
All right.
About technical terms. You want to do a vibes-based one? Okay, so I was going to forego the municipal roundup because we got the items rodeo I thought was not coming to town. But I've just been informed by Riley that it is. So we are going to present to you the speed roundup. Sam, give us the speed roundup music.
Sam, could you please play the normal municipal roundup music, but really fast? Okay. Last Friday, Mayor Randall Weddle was impeached as the mayor of London, Kentucky. I can't believe this happened.
Rip.
Fuck.
Rip to a real one.
Fuck. This world is fucking sucks. I can't believe it. Don't talk to me.
So we just can't have nice things.
Real Kentucky patriots. We're going to London City Hall tomorrow.
That's right. We just have to persist in this doomed world we've created, you're telling me.
Like, the thing is, right, if you're of like our sort of rough age range, then you do not see many elections covered in the media that go your way.
It's true.
This is absolutely one of them. Yeah. So sorry, that was the speed roundup.
Yeah, this was one of the ones that gave me hope. And now it's gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Randall Weddle is why I decided to start supporting Zach Polanski and get involved in electoral politics in Britain again.
The way things are going with the Labour Party, I think if Zach Polanski announced a kind of anti-Chomo parade, he might do quite well off of that one.
Easy now, TF. We got to save it for TF, or we will have to have saved it for TF.
That's right. Thank you for those beautiful items.
Everyone would have wanted us to talk about it no matter what.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I needed to have my day ruined with that piece of news.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry for.
No. Don't be sorry. You're fine. Or sorry. So, anyways, thank you for that. Yeah. So the first order of business,
So
the first order of business on the episode is we actually missed talking about it, but we just passed 1 year of this here podcast.
Whoa!
So I want to raise our Oscar Goodman.
Feels like only yesterday.
I know. I want to raise our Oscar Goodman sized martinis up as a toast to you, the listener. Those things are huge, so remember to lift with your knees.
What you want to do is lift with like a jerking, twisting motion and like really unbalanced as well. Yeah. You're going to try and get like 1 foot off the ground and then just like yank,
And you got to twirl the glass over your head so you can drink it. And then as it gets lighter, it gets easier.
Yeah, though be careful while you're twirling the drink so the olive that's the size of a basketball doesn't hit anybody important to you. Sincerely, though, thank you so much. The podcast is one of the true joys of my life, and I want to thank my beautiful co-host for the honor of doing this. The response has been great.
It's an absolute
I just
pleasure.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you to the listener. Thank you to my co-hosts.
Yeah.
If we're doing Sincerity Corner for a moment, this is certainly one of the bright spots of my life. I look forward to it literally every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get so excited about a mayor that I'll plan them 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah, it's
because
really
I'm so
funny.
excited to share some doofus.
It's really funny being a podcaster and being like, don't tell the other podcasts that I have favorites, but you're my favorite.
Don't tell the other listeners of podcasts that they're our favorites, but you, the listener, are my favorite.
Compartmentalize that information from the part of yourself that listens to Trash Future or There's Your Problem or Kill James Bond. Yeah. No, I love all my children equally.
That's right.
Apart from Bart.
Or Temporal Culture War.
I love all my children equally, but let's just say the college fund for No Gods, No Mayors is bigger.
Anyways.
I love all my children equally, but No Gods, No Mayors is the one that's going to get this family out of middle classdom and into like real wealth.
No Gods, No Mayors is, here's a great segue. No Gods, No Mayors is the only podcast that I have that'll get me out of poverty because it can hoop. Anyways, because it's tall enough, because we're doing Bill de Blasio today. Anyways, we talk. What
a segue.
We talk about New York on this show a lot, but because it has been a year, we are kicking off another couple weeks of Hometown Heroes. And my pick is the first mayor I believe we are covering as a podcast where one of the three of us voted for the guy. That's right. We are talking about New York City's most lovable and most hateable oaf of all, Bill de Blasio.
I've heard of this guy.
I remember Department of Corrections.
Department of Corrections.
I voted for Rob Ford, but that was on accident.
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
I
put quotation marks around my ballot.
Under woke socialist Zoran Mamdani, what the New York City Department of Corrections will do is correct errors in podcasts by inserting a slight, addendum. New York City's bravest, baby.
I wrote in Rob Ford in the Mayor of London elections a couple years ago. No, I'm joking. I didn't vote for Rob Ford. Mattie.
Well, we did Boris Johnson, not Ken Livingstone. We just talked about Ken Livingstone a lot. So I didn't vote for Boris. I voted for Ken. So almost.
Yeah, I'm saying almost. So first of all, I want to do some context here, which is I'd like to explain to everybody what New York City is. If you've heard of it, it's a small island nation in the Atlantic Ocean.
Is it like York in England?
Very similar, but imagine it newer. So
they polished up that Minster.
I understand it to be kind of like Mother Base from the Metal Gear Solid games.
That's also true. Everything you think about New York is true.
That sometimes people will be like uprooted from their entire lives and then deposited in New York.
I could give the most annoying one of these. Mattie, would you say that New York is like a mayor in this story in its own regard?
Yes. So
thank you.
Okay. So let's start as we often do, with the beginning of this oaf's life, the oaf's beginning. So Bill de Blasio was born Warren Wilhelm Junior in 1961.
Whoa. Hold on. You're telling me that Bill de Blasio is a stage name?
It is a nom de maire, but we'll get into it. It is an actual
you can't just
his name
dead
makes
name
sense.
Bill de Blasio like that.
There's not even a Bill in there.
Yeah.
My dead name bears absolutely no resemblance either. You don't have to stick to Riley Quinn if you don't want to.
It's true.
Not everybody does the stupid thing I did. So I will say you could make an argument, Your Honor, that Bill is short for Wilhelm.
Oh, okay.
Like Wilhelm.
Wilhelm de Blasio.
Yeah.
New York City's first German mayor.
Oh God. Okay.
Also, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep interrupting you, but it is also my connection is very bad, and so there is a lag between. No, here's the thing. I mean to keep interrupting you in a less obnoxious way than I am, due to the fact that there's several seconds of lag.
Oh.
Yeah, it's no good.
Great.
I was just going to say, Bill de Blasio as Wilhelm de Blasio is the first mayor who represents Südtirol in New York. Thank you.
Doing an anti-German scare campaign against him, where it's like, you wouldn't trust him with the neutral nation of Belgium. Would you trust him with your kids' education?
So his family at the time lives in Norwalk, Connecticut, which is a bedroom community, but he's born in New York City. Go Knicks. His parents are Maria, an author, and the daughter of Italian immigrants, and his father, Warren Sr., is a World War II vet and budget analyst for the federal government. They meet while working at Time magazine in the 1930s. But during the worst...
This is interesting because I'm not hearing anything about where Bill got his love of bombing cities with Zeppelins from.
Yeah, there's very little about that. So during the worst of the Red Scare, both Maria and Wilhelm, or Warren Sr. rather, are accused of ties to communism and booted out of the government, basically, because Warren had studied the Soviet economy while at Harvard, and Maria was a very active unionist. They moved to Connecticut, where Warren works at Texaco as an economist, and Maria worked for the Italian consulate in New York.
Very funny to get like kicked out of the federal government for being a communist and go to work for Texaco. You know, communist sympathizers that they are.
Yeah, I'll show you who's a communist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a job with United Fruit in the like machine gunning division.
What do you mean Zapata Petroleum doesn't employ people with my background?